seen things you people wouldn't believe. You're a wizard, Harry. That's no moon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Planet Lor. I am your co-host, Matthew Ennie.
And I'm your co-host, Evan Langle.
And welcome to episode 2 of the Planet Lor Podcast. If you follow our Discord, you should have seen that I had posted a little sweet riddle.
Little riddly-dee, riddly-doo.
Yeah, about what we're going to talk about today. If you want to know what it was, you can check out our Discord, follow our Discord. It'll be in the link below. Anyways, we are talking about Avatar, The Last Airbender today. We'll be talking about specifically some of our favorite avatars in the past. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
there's not many to choose from.
Yeah, they're only like, I don't know. How many are there like discussed in the lore?
Like 9.
9? Yeah. Dude, I wish it showed like, because obviously I checked the fucking wiki to do the research about what we're going to talk about today, because like you just gotta. And like it like there's this one picture that it showed with like it's like there's I remember also just the scene in Avatar where it was like it showed every avatar like lined up. It's like, bruh, I really want a series. Can we get
some like stories about them? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I really want a series that's just like, like maybe like a mini series where like each episode is like the life of each avatar. That was just off the top of my head.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That would be super sick.
Or just even like comics where they can like talk about them more would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure there are comics. I think there are comics.
They are making I think they're trying to make a TV like live action.
Yeah, they're definitely doing that on Netflix. But I heard that it they lost the original
that kind of sucks. The original like creators they left,
which blows.
Which means it probably isn't gonna be like as good,
I mean, did the original makers make Legend of Korra?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess a little tangent in the beginning. We'll hop right into it. So, Evan, why don't you go first?
Well, let's talk about first what an avatar is,
bruh.
Right?
Yes.
So
I'm just so excited. I fucking love Avatar.
Yeah. So, an avatar is basically, it's not a person. It's not like a real human, right? An avatar is like a spirit. If you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, like an avatar, like the whole purpose of an avatar being created was, it's basically like a spirit, that takes the form of like a human body. So it can understand the humans better. So it's basically the spirit world and the human world like connecting together to understand each other. Oh, well,
yeah, okay. That part is definitely touched upon in the series.
So that's why like each avatar is technically like the same person. But like like the spirit's passed basically. So if people didn't know, basically there's one avatar at a time and it cycles through the bending states. So it'll go from like each kingdom, so earth, fire, air, water.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it cycled every time?
What do you mean?
Like it wouldn't be like there couldn't be two water tribe?
No. Not in a row.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So it goes fire, it goes earth, fire, water. No, earth.
I think it's
earth, fire, air, water. That's how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
and then it cycles back.
Oh, I thought it was because I wrote a haiku to hint at what we're talking about today. It was quenched earth burns the air, which is earth, water, fire, air.
No.
Really?
No. It's earth, fire, water, air. Yeah. And then it goes back to
usually
earth,
I'm
earth.
the proclaimed pro, but you definitely know way more about this than I do.
Yeah. So like the most recent, Legend of Korra, she goes water. Mm-hmm. But Aang, who in the original series was air.
Before Aang was Roku,
which is my avatar.
Bruh, let's wait a sec to hop in though, because I want to keep nerding out.
It's okay. So before Roku was
Kiyoshi. Before Kiyoshi was that water guy.
Was Kuruk, I think his name is.
Kuruk, yeah.
Before him was Yang Shen.
Yang Shen was from the fire.
No,
Kingdom?
he
Air
was,
Kingdom.
Yang Shen was a girl, and it was from
Wait, really?
and she was from the
I need to fucking take a seat,
the-
dude. I'm
the-
getting way ahead of myself.
the air nomads, and then before that, it's kind of like there's no one like really that like well known like in the lore. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not as much like details.
Fuck, dude. I want to get into some like because
So it keeps cycling back. That's
yeah,
why I
because
need to say.
Avatar, like you only get to see like in the extended material, like they obviously talk about past wars and stuff like that because the avatars that are established that like actually
Yeah.
have names and shit, like there are wars, like there's always an uprising of something that the avatar is introduced to subdue. And like
Yes. Not always. So, this is going on a tangent, but
that doesn't matter. We got time.
so yeah, like most avatars incur some sort of like thing they have to like go against basically.
Yeah.
But Yang Shen didn't, so she like ruled over like a full time of peace basically. So people like signified Yang Shen as like a peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm. But aren't they all peacekeepers?
Huh? So
Aren't-
she was
isn't
like
it-
super like light heavy. So if you didn't know like the
Light
spirit,
heavy?
like light spirit, like peace. So the avatar has like both like the light spirit and dark spirit like together. So like if it's too peaceful, then like
like that one episode with the two fish,
Yeah.
the yin and yang fish.
yeah,
yeah.
that like recurs like later on. But basically during like Yang Shen, she was so peaceful and brought so much peace to like the world
Yeah.
that later on the dark spirits started to like hurt the world when Kuruk was an avatar. So
Okay.
it kind of like fucked his like reign over as
Yeah.
like, an avatar.
It's like an incumbent president.
Yeah, like she like, but like the weird thing is that the people when they thought of like Yang Shen, they thought of her as like a super like peacekeeping person.
Yeah.
So they would like pray to her for like peace and like tranquility, like going into like battle and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd even pray to her when they were fighting the avatar, like later on.
Really?
Yeah, that shit's cool, right?
When they were fighting the avatar?
Yeah, like they would pray to her, be like, "Help me in this battle." When they were actually technically fighting her, because she's like,
Yeah.
the same person as like the other avatar.
Oh, so like the Fire Nation would like pray to her?
like so if like the Fire Nation was attacking the current avatar,
Yeah.
they'd pray to like Yang Shen.
Bro, that's
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Dude, this is why we have this fucking podcast.
Yeah, it's
like,
fucking so cool.
just so like I can just sit here and
Which
just
is
like
so
hear shit
ironic
and just
'cause,
be
like-
like, oh
yeah, it's really cool.
yeah.
All right, so moving on to Roku. Roku was
Okay,
Fire
yeah.
Nation.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So some really cool stuff with Roku. Like he's kind of
Yeah,
really
because
cool.
all I know about Roku is just what they showed
yeah.
in
And he's also
Avatar.
one of the only avatars that you actually like see as like an older person. Like the other ones became old and died, but you never see them in like their old state.
Oh, so like whenever an avatar is depicted to like if they come back in spirit to speak to the current avatar who's alive, do they like appear as when they like
That's what it seems to be the case, but not Roku, which is weird.
maybe well Roku was older when he defeated the Fire Lord what was his name? Not Ozai cuz that was during
He never
Aang's reign.
defeated a Fire Lord.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did Ozai know
Okay,
Roku?
I'll get
okay,
in- I'll
yeah,
get
yeah,
in-
yeah.
I'll
Just
get into it.
fuck, I'm asking
Okay,
too many questions.
so
like a
you're thinking of
3-year-old in the
Sozin,
classroom.
right? You're thinking of Sozin.
Sozin, yeah.
Yeah, so Sozin was best friends with Roku when they were like younger. Like,
Yes.
they're like best friends. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So they grew up together and they're really good friends until Roku figured out like he was the avatar. Like, you know how they did like the test or whatever to like just check that they're like the
Yeah,
avatar, which I feel like is like kind of BS, but like
Well, that's what they did.
But,
I think
like-
they modeled it after the Dalai Lama. How they
Yeah,
check who
yeah, I
the new
think
Dalai
so,
Lama
for
is.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
okay, so he figured out he's the avatar.
Well, do you want to explain what the test is?
So basically, it's like
Well,
They,
I mean, I know what it is, but
yeah, it's basically like they
Yeah.
like lay out like certain like toys and stuff, and like,
Yes,
if they pick
yeah.
out certain ones and like they're like the avatar. It's kind of weird, but kind of
it's exactly the same with what they do with the current Dalai Lama.
Yeah, which is I don't think they can replace the current Dalai Lama, by the way, which is kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah. Like they
Why?
don't-
Because of COVID?
No, there's something. There's like some weird like hierarchy of like the Dalai Lama and like something about like this Dalai Lama like something happened to where like they can't like get like the replacement for him or something like that.
But he's still alive.
no, like if he dies.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Because the way they do it with the Dalai Lama is once he passes the current one, can the Dalai Lama be a she?
Huh?
Can the Dalai Lama be a woman?
I don't think so. I don't know, but I think no. They find the replacement before he dies.
How does that make sense? Because it's the reincarnate. I don't know enough about
Yeah, it's weird.
the
Anyways,
culture, but
that's a tangent into real life, into
Yes.
human lore real quick.
Human lore?
Yeah, so basically, so I'm gonna go through kind of like his like how we like learned this, like the bending. So obviously he's like a really good fire bender, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So the first bending art that he learns is air. So he goes to the southern air temple
Yes.
and learns, air bending.
Uh-huh.
But he learns it, or he becomes really good friends with a monk named Gyatso.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that name.
So
Yeah.
if you know who Gyatso is, he
Yeah.
trained Aang later on.
Yeah.
And you see him like in the show, and he has like the wooden necklace or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He's wearing the same.
So I thought it was really cool. Like he became really good friends with him, and then he trained with Aang, or he trained Aang later on. So that was really freaking cool. Freaking awesome,
Dude, this is R-rated, bro. You can just let free,
Yeah.
let loose.
So that's cool. And then he goes and he learns he learns water bending. So he goes to the Northern Water Tribe, which is like kind of weird because like the Northern Water Tribe is so much like better than the Southern Water Tribe. Like,
Yeah, the Southern Water Tribe is
it's
so dinky.
small, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the Northern
The
Water Tribe is like this
sticks.
fucking it's like the poor people and like the wealthy people.
Yeah.
So he goes to the Northern Water Tribe, learns it water bending there, and then he goes and learns earth bending last, and he becomes a really good earth bender. And he also learns how to lava bend, which is really cool.
What, dude?
Yeah.
We were talking about, because obviously we have to talk about what we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
for the next episode. But like the sort of like, it's almost like tangent bending, like
Yeah.
because everything on Earth is an element, right?
Yeah.
Like, because we're not just talking about the what was it, the when I was working on Glenn and Vincent's cover,
Yeah.
I was talking to them about the riddle, and Glenn told me about the I think the Newtonian elements. It wasn't
Yeah.
Newton, maybe, was it? Where it's literally just water, earth, fire, air.
I don't think it's Newton, but yeah,
it was
I know what you're talking about.
it was some Greek philosopher. I think it was Plato.
Yeah, something. I know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about. Yeah.
I don't know fucking fake history. I don't know
Yeah.
the important actual history, but like they have in Avatar, they are like these like tangent bending abilities that could almost be their own thing, but they fall within the tree of
Yeah.
like, or the separate
Yeah.
mutually exclusive trees of
Mhm.
like earth, water, fire, air. So like there's metal bending, which falls within earth, which is like super cool.
Yeah, but it's like they're all like under earth bending because like they're not actually bending metal.
They're bending
Bending the like impurities within the metal. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Because metal is still earth though.
No, but they can only bend earth.
Right.
They can't bend metal. That makes
So
sense.
like, okay, so they can
but like
only
no metal's like fully pure, so they can like they use the impurities within to like bend metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then lava, is that fire bending or earth bending?
It's earth bending.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So earth bending has like regular earth bending, metal
Yeah.
bending, and fire, and lava bending.
right, okay.
But lava bending almost seems like it should be fire bending.
Right, because there's ice bending because
Yes.
that's still water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And blood bending, which is
Oh,
water.
blood. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a crazy one.
I want to think of like ones that like aren't in the canon.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
Yeah.
so there's blood bending, which is water. There's
Yeah.
lava bending, which is earth. There's metal bending, which is earth. You could do like, I would say like,
fire's lightning. There's lightning.
oh, there's lightning
Yeah.
bending, which is way cooler.
And then air, there's flying.
Yeah, but that's like,
It's different.
you can like,
Yeah.
I think the water tribe uses water to their
Oh,
advantage.
water's healing too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
he-
makes sense.
But all of these bending like tangents are only genetic. Like not everyone can do them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
So you can be like a earthbender but can't do lava bending.
Dude.
You have to be like a certain type of like genetic. Like Katara, she was a healing waterbender, so she could heal people.
Oh, fuck.
But ice bending isn't really a tangent because like any waterbender can do that.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause they can freeze water.
So not every not every earthbender can bend metal?
no,
Because it was really only
it was developed by Tough.
yeah,
she
was
created it.
okay,
Yeah.
which is weird because you'd think
Yeah.
anybody. Well, she
But-
was just a really good.
Well, she like was the first one to like figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And then later on in like Legend of Korra, like everyone can metal bend.
Okay, so for those of you listening, I ashamedly haven't seen Legend of Korra, so I think that's why Evan is much more knowledgeable on this than I am.
I mean, you still know like a lot of
Yeah, but I'm
stuff.
still like a fake fan, and it makes me sad.
It's really good.
Yeah, I need to watch Legend of Korra because I remember I haven't watched it because I heard people say it was bad.
I don't think it's bad. But also, if you really like the lore behind it, and like,
Yeah,
it
which
makes
is like
it's really
the only
cool.
reason why I would watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is it as good as like the original? No, but I think it's still like cool.
Because the characters. Sorry, I keep fucking burping.
Yeah.
I got some Avatar indigestion. Dude, firebending of like acid? Nah.
Yeah.
What would that be? Like,
That's
how
a
would
good
you?
question. There's
That'd
also
be water
there's
bending?
also swamp
It's not
bending.
water though. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fucking like redneck like Cajun
Dude,
benders.
those guys are. Yeah, those
They
guys
can
are.
like they basically can like plant bend. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, because
like-
they just manipulate the water within the plants,
Yeah.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess there's like mud bending.
Yes.
which-
Yeah.
which is kinda
Which is
what that
earth
is.
bending. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Some
Like,
cool ones. It's hard to remember all the different ones, but
dude,
like, there's,
how
like,
would you
not too
bend
many.
steam? Would that be water bending or earth or air bending?
I think
It's still water.
bending.
Yeah, it's just because
yeah.
it's just water vapor.
Yeah.
But you could, I guess that's sort of like if you were to have a Venn diagram of elements you could bend.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so we got on a big fat fucking tangent.
Yeah.
So back
Anyways.
to Roku.
So yeah, he could lava bend, which is really cool. But he could also cool lava with his breath, which is also really cool.
Was it stinky?
I
Did
think
he have
it
like
was
stinky old man
it was
breath?
fairly stinky, like yeah, pretty stinky. He stunk up everything.
What's the worst breath you've ever smelled?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
Dude, there was this, I had this, okay, I remember when I was on like a little league baseball team, there was this kid whose mom was like super involved, and like she would always get up and close with us, and her fucking breath smelled like
Ooh,
cheese, bro.
Yummy.
It was like so
Maybe she just ate a lot of cheese, dude.
It's like, I mean, she should stop because it was fucking horrible.
Oof.
It was just like, and I still remember it to this day. I was like 6 when that happened.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Continue.
So later he also like learned how to like hone in his like avatar state, like with like a fire sage.
Yeah.
You know what a fire sage is?
No.
They're like those like weird they're like the weird guys that are like the red hats or whatever. They're like living like this like tiny ass little island or whatever. But like they I guess helped him like learn how to like control his like avatar state.
Okay.
And once he finished with that, he like came back, or he went back to the Fire Nation, like mainland, I guess. And Sozin was just pronounced like the Fire Lord. And so he goes back to the Fire Nation and he marries Tom Min, which is like just his like wife or whatever.
Okay.
So he marries her, and there Sozin tells Roku, he's like, I want to like rule like all of the nations. And he's like, yeah. So Roku was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. He's like, I don't. He's like, that's a stupid idea. Don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. But Sozin's like, power hungry, firebender.
Why are the firebenders always like power hungry?
There's
There's got to be a reason because they're always the bad guys.
I think just the natural tendency of fire, like their personalities.
Fire is chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the elements definitely like. I've noticed that the elements are metaphors for how
Yeah.
those people.
Well, speaking of personalities and that stuff,
Yeah.
like, for avatars, usually like they always struggle on like a certain element to like do like
Master.
well on.
Yeah.
So usually it's based off like personality. So like Katara, she's like was very like for a waterbender was very like hardcore, like almost like a firebender. So she was really good at like earthbending and like firebending.
Katara?
Yeah. Like she was super like
Wait,
violent. Or not Katara, sorry. Korra.
get it right, bro.
Yeah, Korra was very like, hardcore. So she really struggled on like airbending because it was like the opposite of her personality.
Yeah.
And then Aang struggled on earthbending.
I thought he struggled on firebending. He was.
Not as much as earthbending.
I don't remember. I gotta watch it.
But
again.
he struggled on both of them because they're both more like more
I feel
aggressive.
like Aang was the shittiest avatar.
Well,
Like he
but also
definitely
he was 12 at
yeah,
this point,
yeah.
Whereas like Roku, like they had like years to learn each one.
yeah.
where
He had like no time.
a year, like not
Yeah,
very
to
long.
learn to master every element.
Yeah, he eventually did, but yes, he was like at that time he was definitely not very strong.
No, yeah.
He did not master them by the time he had to face Ozai. Anyways, so also he freaking adopted a dragon, which is so cool. Like firebenders like had dragons. Isn't that sweet?
Was that? Yes. Yeah.
That's
Because
so
Aang
cool.
had to. Or no, it was it was Aang and Oh my God, the cute chibi firebender nephew. Fucking that girls drool over because he's hot as fuck. The one that Aang was friends with in the end, but before they were enemies. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name.
Zuko?
Zuko. Yeah, because Aang and Zuko had to fucking tame the dragons in that one episode. You remember that?
I don't remember that off the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that could have just been like a fever dream.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched like all the like episodes over
Yeah, no,
again.
I gotta rewatch Avatar.
But yeah, so he adopted a dragon, which I think is really cool. Like imagine
Yeah.
having like a pet dragon. Also, I think that most of the avatars have like some sort of like
Pet. Yeah, because Aang had Appa.
yeah. Good,
Roku had the dragon.
Korra
apparently.
had I forget
Well,
what
Aang had like two. He had
yeah,
Appa
it was
and
basically Appa that was like his,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
main-
They're more of like a companion, like
Yeah.
a part of them.
yeah. So he had the dragon.
Kyoshi didn't.
Yeah. Korra had
That was shown
I
at least.
forget the name of the thing she had, but she had some sort of like polar bear type thing.
Okay.
Not polar bear. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah. So he has a dragon, and then like later on in his life, Sozin's still trying to like become like super powerful or whatever. But a volcano like erupts on like Roku's like island that he lives on.
Yeah.
So he tries to stop it, and there's like a lot of like poisonous gas and stuff. So he's like lava bending, trying to like stop this like eruption or whatever from like destroying like the town or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In his home, and like Sozin comes to like help him because they're like best friends or whatever.
Yes.
And they're like fighting it, and it's like a lot for like two people. And he's like airbending like the poisonous gas to like save Sozin so he doesn't die because he's like the Fire Lord or whatever. And he's also trying to like save himself.
Yeah.
And then he gets like too much, and like he gets like trapped in a spot or whatever. And like he like asks for like Sozin to like help him, and Sozin doesn't help him.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
part.
and that's how he dies.
Dick.
Yeah. So he pretty much Sozin like let him die basically.
Richard Sozin.
Yeah. So he basically allowed for the 100-year war to start.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like he kind of failed as an avatar. But later on, like he kind of like helped Aang. He was like, Aang, you can't like, you have to kill that person. Like if whoever his like Sozin is, you have to kill him. Like Ozai, he has to kill.
Yeah.
And then later on, Zuko was doing like, he had a point where he was like super like on the edge of being like pretty bad again, even though he like is kind of good but kind of bad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And Roku was like, Aang, you need to kill Zuko. Like you need to kill him. And Aang was like, I won't do it. And then they kind of like, he like broke this thing that like was like Roku's like his like connection to Roku. He like broke or whatever. And that like hurt his connection with all of his.
Wasn't
past
that because he
avatars.
was like in the Avatar state and something? Oh no. Well, it's important to know that if you die within the Avatar state, then the connection between past avatars is broken,
Yeah.
and it essentially restarts, which is the premise of Legend of Korra, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that happens like later on.
Okay.
There's like reasons behind why that happens. But
Yeah.
But yeah, Aang, like him hurting his connection with Roku hurt his connection with all of his past avatar.
Avalars.
Avalars, yeah. So yeah, so Sozin's a little bitch. But something really cool that I didn't know is that Zuko is related to Roku.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Sozin is Roku's cousin.
No.
How are they related then?
So Roku and Sozin are best friends.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Roku's
explain, yeah.
granddaughter married Ozai.
Yes.
So she was Zuko's mom.
Right.
And
Which in a
Azoka's
sense makes Aang and Zoku related. Not genetically, but soul-wise.
Sorta, not really.
Yes. No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it here. I'm establishing this as canon.
I don't know about that.
Nah.
So
So all that fanfic, all that fucking Aang and Zoku gay porn becomes incest now. Just so I can do
It's
that.
true. Yep. They fucked. A lot. Yep. So
I was just letting that one ride, that one fizzle out.
Yeah, it's kind of how what I had on Roku. That's kind of like his story, sort of. Like he kind of failed, but also like he was pretty powerful.
But in that, it helped Aang, because Aang eventually let Ozai live. He didn't kill Ozai.
Right.
But so in a sense, the conflict of whether he should have killed Ozai or not is what led him to make his decision which he saved the world and he saved Ozai's life. So, does that sort of nullify Roku's sacrifice? Wouldn't it would have happened either way? Because Roku would have been like,
well, Roku thinks he should have killed Sozin.
Right, but let's say Roku didn't kill Sozin. Oh wait, no, because then Sozin would have still began the 100 Years' War, because Roku wouldn't have been willing to kill him.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So it would have happened either way. I was trying to find a hole, but
unless
that hole was filled.
He kind of unless he figured out I just need to kill him later on, and he didn't die in a lava eruption or whatever. Yeah. So that's kind of Roku. What do you have over there, big dog?
Well, I wanted to say first that I feel like another thing that makes a really good lore is if something could logically take multiple paths in history based on the actions of previous characters and establishments.
Yeah.
If there was only one possibility for something to occur in most circumstances, unless it was intended for it to be that way, I feel like then it doesn't really make it's not interesting. It's just sort of because the unpredictability of it is definitely important. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
true.
Whatever. Unimportant. Okay. So I will be discussing Kiyoshi.
Ooh.
Because she is my favorite avatar. She's an Amazonian, which, I am into apparently now after reading about Kiyoshi. Anyway, let's just get into
Wonder
it.
Woman?
What?
She's a Wonder Woman?
No, there's people have a kink for really tall, powerful women.
Yeah, so she's a Wonder Woman?
I suppose.
She's the Wonder Woman of Avatar?
Kinda, sort of. Here, I'll get into her history. Okay, so you focused more on the entirety of Roku's history,
Yeah.
but Kiyoshi is in the extended material that's still canon. Her history is super detailed. You were able to cover his development all the way through to his inevitable death. Yeah, I'm essentially going to cover her rise as the Avatar and not really talk about, because the details as to what she does as the Avatar are also really detailed. And if I were to talk about Kiyoshi in her entirety, I'd be sitting here for fucking 3 hours. Yeah. And we're not going to have a 3-hour episode until our next one. So, by the way, Halloween special coming next week. Is next week Halloween? Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week coming out. 3-hour special. Lore holes filled.
Very filled.
With pumpkin guts and shit spilling out. Mm-hmm. When you carve a pumpkin and you got all that pumpkin cum on the inside.
The pumpkin cum.
Instead of filling your hole with lore, we're gonna take that pumpkin juice,
jam it into your head,
gut stuff, jam it into. No, sorry, dude, you got it wrong. We're gonna jam it into the lore hole, but before that, we're gonna sprinkle it with some lore. I just hit my microphone, which is probably the universe telling me to stop. Let's talk about Kiyoshi. So, Kiyoshi was born in the Earth Kingdom, right? Kiyoshi, obviously everybody knows Kiyoshi as an earthbender, not only because she's displayed with her awesome power with earth, but also just in her garments. She's very visually an earthbender. And so Kiyoshi was born in the Earth Kingdom to not one, not three, but 2 parents.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She has a stable household.
Yeah, I was I paused and I'm why am I pausing? I was about to say 3. Like, anyways, fucking, and they were a part of a crime syndicate in the Earth Kingdom called it was called the Flying Opera Company, which is like just a cool fucking name.
Yeah.
Band name, Vincent, our friend Vincent, if you're listening, put that in your phone. Band name, add it to the list. Okay. I'm having fun with this one. I'm chilling. Okay. Fucking Kiyoshi was born to two parents amongst the Flying Opera Company crime syndicate, but her parents, being a part of a crime syndicate, were not, the coolest fucking people. So they...
They were the coolest fucking people.
Yeah, they were pretty fucking cool. They were so cool that they just left her in a cave.
Yeah. That's how all cool parents work.
I wish my parents were that cool. They just fucking were very good parents.
They just yeeted her in a cave, dude.
It's like, cool parents, bad parenting. No, wait. I got the spectrum wrong. Cool parents, good parents. Like fucking cool parents. They leave her in a cave. Ooh. It's not really clear as to whether they do it for like the betterment of her life because she's not in a good place like with them. But that's probably not the reason why they did it, because they left her in a fucking cave. So she was left in a cave on the on an island in the Earth Kingdom. That her parents traveled away from like their territory to a place called the what's it called? It starts with the Y. Yokoya. It's the island of Yokoya in the Earth Kingdom, and there's a crime syndicate there called the Yokoyans, who...
Crazy original name.
Yeah, really good. I give them some slack because Avatar lore is fucking insane. So the Yokoyans take her into their crime syndicate. They find her, blah blah blah. It's not it's not really a good environment though, because it's a crime syndicate. So she's like not treated well. She's really bullied, and while she's living in this crime syndicate, two nomads come to the Earth Kingdom named Jianzhu and Kelsang, and they are amongst the people who search for the next Avatar. And so they've traveled to Yokoya to search for the next Avatar, and there is a member in the Yokoyan group named Yoon, and Kiyoshi and Yoon are like really good friends, like best friends. So when the nomads come to provide them with that same like toy test where they have previous toys of the previous Avatar, and they essentially, if they pick the same toys, that's who they pick. And there's only like 5 toys or some shit, like 3 toys. It like Evan said, it's not the best fucking like decision process, because they provide Kiyoshi with the test. She takes the first toy, which is like this green turtle that Kuruk, the previous Avatar, had. And but because she was among this crime syndicate, she like didn't trust the nomads when they said that she's allowed to pick like another toy. So she took the green turtle and ran and just like stole it because she didn't trust the nomads. So they're like, well, we got to keep doing this test. And which obviously they should have just picked a different toy, because when they provide Yoon with the test, who's also a child there, they only test the young childs, obviously, because once an Avatar dies, young childs. That sounds like a fucking rapper name. Young Childs.
With a Z.
Yeah. Anyways, he's just like fucking Maddie B. What was I saying? Tangent. Lost. Okay, yeah, they provide Yoon with the test following Kiyoshi stealing the toy, which they shouldn't have done, because Yoon takes the test and they declare him as the next Avatar.
Whoa, that's
cool.
Yeah.
So Yoon is now...
Test fucking failed.
Yeah, didn't work, and then they did the same test for fucking Roku after Kiyoshi. So
yeah,
which is whatever. We'll let it slide again because their lore is phenomenal. So what was I saying? Kiyoshi. Yeah, so Yoon is now the Avatar. Yoon is now the declared Avatar, but since Kiyoshi doesn't have any parents, she's sort of just in the group, but she doesn't have like a father figure. Kelsang, who is one of the nomads, becomes her like adoptive father. They develop this really good bond because they just have a connection, and he asks her to, like, throughout her living in the Yokoyan crime syndicate, he comes back and sees that she's still there, and he's like, well, he's living in the Kelsang is living in the Avatar temple, like palace where Yoon is living, and he's like, he still has this relationship with Kiyoshi, so he's like, do you want to come work as a servant in the Avatar's palace, you know, get away from all of this like crime life? And she accepts the offer because she fucking hates being bullied. And so Yoon and Kiyoshi are still very good friends. She is his let me restart. She is his servant. She's essentially his personal servant, and you know, given handies and whatnot.
Were they like 5 years old or something, or like
no, they're older now. They're of legal age.
Ah,
yeah. So she's given
dang,
handies.
So she wouldn't know until like later on
What
like,
cum
she was
is,
like, no,
or
she was
whether she's the Avatar.
Avatar.
Oh,
Wait, if they're like that old, then like how would they not know that he doesn't know how to bend anything else besides Earth? Probably.
well, okay, they're not that old. They're older.
We'll say like.
Yeah,
Like,
she's old enough
like,
she's old enough to be a servant.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So like that means probably like it's not clear as to what age she is, in terms of what I researched, but like she's like, I don't know, I would guess like 13 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 15, 16 max, or 17 or 18 or 19.
Okay. Or 20.
No, not that high, Evan. Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry. Also, I was gonna say like, it doesn't make sense. So like, why? Like, I was thinking in my head like, why would they just go to this random island? But then I'm like,
They've been searching like all over. They can deduce.
Well,
like,
yeah, but that also you know it's gonna be an Earth bending person,
right?
So
yeah,
it has to be someone in the Earth.
And the Earth Kingdom isn't that large, I think.
No, it's pretty big.
Really?
It's the biggest one.
I thought the Fire Kingdom was the biggest. Okay.
Well, when it took stuff over. Yeah,
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But so excuse me. Might cut that out. Probably not. Kiyoshi Kiyoshi is like doing some dishes with Kelsang or something, because he's working for the Avatar at this point, and they're sort of like singing songs, and like Kelsang's like, oh, you know, just let's sing a song, let's just sort of like improv some shit,
Let's just sing a song.
I don't know, it's like they're bored.
And
they don't
she has
have
a beautiful voice. She's the Avatar.
Yeah, they don't have like PS5s or like Xbox Series X's. They
They
have
got
like
fucking bending,
No,
bro.
they only have like PS3s and
They got
like
bending, dude.
Xbox 360s.
They have bending.
Not everyone can bend, Evan. Not everyone is as fortunate as
Yeah.
you.
Stupid non-benders, dude.
Yeah.
Shake
Evan can
my
bend
head.
cum. Dude, waterbenders, cum bending. I gotta stop with the cum jokes. I've hit my limit.
Yeah, I know.
Cum joke limit reached. I don't know. You can bend.
You're
like,
tapped out, mister.
Yeah, I've tapped out. Oh, I'm so exhausted from all these cum jokes, bro.
Had so many lined up.
Man, I just gotta scrap them now.
This is exhausting.
Yeah. Oh, fucking cum jokes out the window. Okay.
In the trash can.
Yeah, I missed. Anyways, so they're singing a song. They're having a grand old time singing a song. And so I think Kelsang is like sort of like, you know, producing the song. Like he's making the beats and shit.
Yeah. He's got
And
the
then-
headphones on.
Yeah, he's got like Logic and like
Yeah.
Logic on one computer, FL on the other computer.
Yeah.
he's got a
Using
turntable
both
right there.
programs for some reason.
Yeah, because he's a pro. And he realizes that both of them have their strengths. And fucking Kiyoshi begins singing like she's just improving words, and then she word for word sings a song that Kuruk wrote
What?
when he was alive. Yeah. And you know, Kelsang being a nomad of the, you know, like who looks for the Avatar, he's like, what, he knows the song. He's like, what the fuck? Like, do you know what song this is? And she's like, no, I just like thought of it off the top of my head. And instead of just being like, oh, she fucking heard this song, like, which she didn't, you know, because then how else would he know? So he instantly believes her that she just made it up, and he begins deducing that, because I think also due to Yoon's, like, he hasn't bent anything else.
Yeah.
He's only an earthbender. So he's like, oh shit, this is the Avatar. Like, you know, having met probably Kuruk, he probably found Kuruk as the Avatar before.
I don't know about that one.
Maybe, I don't know.
That'd be like, he'd be old.
He's probably
as
old.
fuck.
Yeah, I think he's old.
But like that old?
Well, Kiyoshi lived to be like 230, I think. People in Avatar, and you know, like every other lore, people live to be like 500.
I don't think the
Not
nomads
really
live that long though.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Essentially, this is the moment in which Kelsang realizes that Kiyoshi is the next Avatar, and Yoon is a fraud. Unknowingly, Yoon thinks he's the Avatar.
Yeah.
And like he genuinely believes he's not.
Is there like a battle for like who's the real Avatar?
No, I'll get to when she like. Just give me like 5 seconds, bro. Like Jesus Christ. Okay, I made that sound way too serious. That sounded too real. I'll turn it back next time I do shit like that. But so yeah, they're like, Kelsang's like, oh shit, this is the Avatar, and he pulls her aside and he's like, hey, I think you're the Avatar. Like you have proven, like the test, like if the test as far as she took proved that she was the Avatar, you know, because that's all they need. And I don't know how they haven't had a mistake like this in the past. I guess this is the first time it's happened.
They probably have.
Yeah. So, but Kelsang is like, shit, you're the Avatar. We got to keep this under wraps, you know, because it would be like utter chaos. Essentially their credibility would be destroyed. Like if they're like, oh shit, this is the Avatar. Like then who are you to decide who the Avatar is? Blah blah blah. Even though they've found every other Avatar in the past, so they have to essentially keep it under wraps. A little bit of water because I'm rambling, but so they sort of just have to spend time like figuring out how they're gonna realize that, or you know, let everybody know that Kiyoshi is the real Avatar, and essentially, you know, because Yoon as the Avatar has a lot of power, like, you know, over people. Like he has a lot of influence, he has a lot of respect, and people work for him. So like how are they going to transition Kiyoshi to that level and Yoon back down? So but while they're trying to plan out how to do that, this like band of this huge like syndicate of pirates, this big band of pirates, like who's led by this pirate queen, her name's Tagaka, I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Tagaka because that sounds like other shit they say in Avatar. But so they like ravage the Earth Kingdom and they capture Yoon amongst a bunch of other citizens and take them hostage for like, you know, give me your loot or whatever. Like fucking
give me your schmeckles.
Yeah, give me all the schmeckles. I
all
need
of
them. But so yeah, Tagaka has Yoon hostage, and this is Kiyoshi's like best friend, and she's also an earthbender, right? So
does she
like,
go Avatar mode?
We'll get to that.
Called it.
Yeah. So she's an earthbender, right? And she's an incredibly good earthbender because she is the Avatar, right?
Well, you can be a good earthbender,
but she is the best because she is the Avatar.
That's not necessarily
from
true.
the Earth Kingdom. Bro, don't do my big titty tall Amazonian goth GF Kiyoshi like this, okay? We gotta have like a goth GF every episode, a new goth GF.
Here's a new goth GF.
Yeah, we're gonna have plenty for the Halloween episode. But fucking Kiyoshi is extremely good at earthbending. She is mastered earthbending at her age. And so she, along with a bunch of other earthbenders and, you know, soldiers of the Earth Kingdom, go to rescue Yoon and subdue this pirate invasion. And she, as they're like approaching where Yoon is held and all the other citizens and people in the Earth Kingdom, she is entrapped in this area when she's fighting back, in which there is no earth around her. What? You're like all smiling.
You went area.
Area. I caught that, but I was like, hopefully he doesn't fucking bully me for it.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah. So
got the feels mid sentence.
Yeah, Kiyoshi is in this area in which there is no earth around her, so she begins freaking out because she doesn't know if she's the Avatar. And well, first of all, she doesn't know if she's the Avatar. God damn it. I gotta slow down. I gotta take a step back.
You're so excited about Kiyoshi.
She gets me going, bro.
She's got you hot and bothered, dude.
She got me all hot and bothered. I'm like steaming, bro. Kiyoshi. Kyoshi. Yeah, but she is like, I can't bend anything else. I'm fucked. So she starts freaking out, and then she realizes that she is not in control of what she's doing. So in a sense, the past avatars are controlling her to do what's right. And in this state of her losing control, she freaks out and then loses all control and enters the avatar state.
She goes ape mode.
Yeah, so she goes ape shit all over these pirates. And this then establishes Kiyoshi as the next avatar. This is the proof that they needed to announce that she is the avatar. And Yoon is a big fat fraud. He's a big fat liar. Like that one movie.
It wasn't him that lied.
No one lied. I'm just...
Yeah. Why you gotta be so mean to Yoon?
Because Yoon isn't the avatar.
Whatever he did to you.
He did my Kiyoshi wrong, okay?
Okay.
He did my Kiyoshi wrong.
Your waifu, Kiyoshi.
Yeah, so, like, I'll get into some training of her as the avatar, because essentially I found her beginning most interesting, and it's extremely extensive. Like, none of those details I could have, like, Kiyoshi is a special avatar.
Yeah.
She's my special babe. I got to do her right. So I'll talk about her training a little bit, because I looked at my wrist to see the time. I got on my computer. It's 7:02. We got time. But so amongst, I mentioned that there were two nomads who went to find the avatar, Kelsang and then Jianzhu. And Jianzhu begins training Kiyoshi. Like, I think, I don't remember, I don't know what, I think he was training her, he was training a new element, essentially, because she had essentially mastered earthbending. But I gotta mention this part, it is pretty funny. So Jianzhu, eventually in the not distant, but like later in her history, Jianzhu becomes like this sort of, not tyrant, but he, something happens where he is like, he becomes an antagonistic character and like tries to take over some part of the Earth Kingdom. I think he tries to overtake the Earth Kingdom. I don't know, but like you get hinted at his future dastardliness when he's training Kiyoshi, and Kiyoshi is like...
What element do you remember?
No, it didn't say. Like anything I looked up, I couldn't find what element, but it doesn't matter. Like he was just training her a new... No, wait, no, I think he was just training her earthbending, because he is... Jianzhu is an earthbender.
So probably just improving her earth.
Yeah, probably. So maybe she didn't master it. I was wrong. Anyways, so like they're training and they're like having a duel to see how she could react like quickly when earthbending against another earthbender, and she like is overpowered by Jianzhu, and instead of just calling it like, oh, I beat you, he fucking makes a gag out of earth and then gags her into submission.
Jeez.
Yeah, which is like, of course this is all extended material shit. This would not be on a Nickelodeon Kids, 12 p.m. fucking
He was a little
cartoon.
kinky.
Yeah. So he just like gets all kinky, and it's just like he sees what I sees and immediately gags Kiyoshi.
What you see?
Yeah. Did I say sees?
Yeah.
God damn it. I gotta fucking chill.
He sees what I sees.
He sees what I sees.
A beautiful goth waifu.
No, he seizes what I would wish to seize.
Oh.
Yeah, because of course that's what I meant.
Yes.
And by seizing Kiyoshi, he gags her, which is, he stole that from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of, a little tidbit about her training. There's this whole invasion.
Do you know,
with
when she, learned the other elements or no?
No, I don't. That's actually not covered a shit ton, which is weird. It, whenever you, it was like a comic, like a graphic novel that went more into her history, and it just talked about her relationship with Yoon and her other
It probably
friend.
was, not very, exciting.
I mean, I think they just only
she probably
had
didn't,
time.
she probably just didn't have any,
No, well,
roadblocks.
she defeated, or she stopped the, what was it called? The Yellowneck Uprising, which was like this, I think it was a, it was either the some firebenders or earthbenders who were rising up. When you see, you know that one scene when it's talking about in Kyoshi and Avatar, and she's like going ape shit on like those earthbenders or whatever, or firebend. I can't remember. I think I don't know. That's a part of the Yellowneck Uprising that's gone into in that graphic novel, and that's one of the roles she plays as the Avatar, is subduing the Yellowneck Uprising, which could have ravaged like a huge part of the planet. And I should talk about the fact that her mother was an air nomad, and her father, I think, he was like a warrior in the Earth Kingdom, I think. And so that headdress that she wears was gifted to her, like left with her in the cave, like, and it's from the air nomads. Yeah, so that's an air nomad headdress, and the makeup she wears, she adopted from her father, because that was the warrior makeup.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I could talk about those, the followers of Kiyoshi.
Yeah, the Kyoshi Warriors.
Yeah, the Kyoshi Warriors. I think when she subdued, I think she got help from. I could be totally wrong. I'm just speculating as to how. I didn't like. I probably should have talked about the Kyoshi Warriors, but that's not really about Kiyoshi. But I think she recruited some warriors to help subdue the Yellowneck Uprising, and they adopted her her drip.
Were they all female?
Yeah, the Kyoshi Warriors are only female.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, like, originally, like.
Yeah, I think they were, and I'm really, really fuzzy on it, but I could be just straight up like giving you false information. People will, correct me at some point, but that's essentially Kiyoshi, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's cool. I never knew like the early life of Kiyoshi. It's a really interesting like origin story.
No, yeah, because when we were like, oh, I want to do Avatar, or like we decided we wanted to do Avatar, and I had to immediately call dibs on fucking Kiyoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Evan got stuck with Roku, but Roku's badass.
Yeah, Roku's cool.
So
I mean, they're all cool.
I was hoping you'd talk about Korra.
Korra?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
because I know absolutely nothing. I just know his like he had that like pelt on his head.
Yeah.
And he was a member of the Northern Water Tribe or something. Yeah. Like.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean that's like.
I was just thinking Kyoshi. Like I wonder what the ratio of like male to female avatars is, because it seems to be like kind of like 50-50.
Does it?
Yeah.
You got Qatar or fuck.
Yeah. I did the same thing.
They both have R's and K's in them.
Yeah. Korra, Aang, Roku, Kiyoshi, Kark, Yang-Chen is a girl. Just kind of like 3 and 3.
Oh, it is even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought it would, like, for a second I was like, oh, it like changes every cycle, but it doesn't. So
I want to yeah, because they wouldn't have tested Yoon and Kiyoshi anyways.
Yeah.
Like they would have only done girls.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really want to find out. Wait, what's the Yang Shen is?
Yeah.
I want to look
She's
into.
air,
I want to do some research into her because I know absolutely nothing. I can barely remember what she looks like. I know she comes to Aang because she was also from the Southern Air Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if she was Southern. I think she was like Western or Eastern.
That Southern Air Temple.
Southern.
That Southern Air Temple.
I think she was like Eastern or Western, and they like. I think they did something with like the Eastern and Western like air temples because of her. I forget what it was.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that essentially wraps up our Avatar segment.
Yep.
So, like we mentioned in our introductory pilot, the previous episode,
wait, hold on. Yeah. Before we go off, if you were in the Avatar universe, what kind of bending type would you choose?
Perfect.
Like main, and then like if you have like a special ability.
The cum bending seems pretty enticing. Fuck. How have I never thought about this?
It's kind of hard
because everybody just imagines that they'd be the Avatar, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Statistically, you're very unlikely to be the Avatar.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm like leaning towards earthbending, because that's just like you can do a lot of cool shit with that. But airbending, you can fly.
Potentially.
But I feel like airbending's just kind of, it's cool because they're rarer. Like
Well, they
They're-
are like once they got killed. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are a lot less airbenders, but like they like what are you gonna do with air? Like a
Airbending's
tornado?
pretty powerful.
Yeah, but if you're getting crushed by a rock, bro, it's hard to stop a rock.
You can push the rock with air, like,
But you'd have to push really hard
or cut it in half
with
like,
air.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, air is kind of boring. I'm not gonna.
that's what I'm saying. Like earthbending would be sick. But
Yeah,
water
earthbending is
bending
cool.
you would use every day.
You
know?
use earthbending a lot too.
When?
You live in the fucking Earth Kingdom. I don't know.
But like if you're a water bender, that seems more practical.
I guess
Like
firebending is like pretty cool too, though.
yeah, but like metal bending to me is like the coolest.
So you want to be an
variant.
earthbender?
I think I'd
with
probably be an
metal
earthbender,
bending?
yeah.
That'd
What
be
about
cool.
you?
I want to say I want to be like a derivative of like a bloodbending family. So like
Fuck.
water bending, but like
That's evil
the
shit
ability-
though, Evan.
it's not evil.
I gotta FBI is listening to this
Yeah,
and they're
dude.
like, oh shit, this guy's a
It's just
bloodbender.
like so
We gotta put him on the
fucking
checklist.
powerful, but or like, there's like energy bending. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like how like you like Aang took away like the bending powers of like Ozai.
Yes.
It's like that,
Oh.
but that's like a very like a skill that like not many people can do.
Can the Avatar only do that?
No, other people can do it too, but it's like pretty hard and rare.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of lucky then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how Aang finds out he can do that.
He learned it from the turtle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Ah,
Yeah.
dude, Avatar is just so precious.
Yeah,
Like-
so good, so good. I wish they would add more to like their.
So you would be a waterbender that could with the blood bending variant.
Yeah.
You could save a life with that though. It's not. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to like bend people to your will with that,
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
you can also
yeah.
bend people to your will.
bro. You're gonna like next time you fly in a plane, you're not gonna be able to get on that plane, bro.
The
FBI's
plane.
already stopped you. I'm on the no-fly list. What the fuck? You won't let me on this plane? All right.
I'm looking up the bending types
The bending types.
just to make sure we didn't like miss something. Also,
We probably did.
I
Well, there's
wonder-
sand bending too, but that's like
It's basically just earth bending.
yeah, and I'm sure there's like glass bending too.
So energy bending is a derivative of fire bending. There's combustion. That's fucking cool. I guess there is like. There's mineral. Oh, there's crystal bending. That's cool.
Oh, you can make some razor sharp shit with that.
Yeah. Sand, metal, connection. That's cool. Glass bending. That's not.
Yeah, glass bending. But that's like just sand.
Blood bending,
Yeah.
plant bending. That's kind of like the.
That's exactly what that, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I'd definitely be like a water bender. I guess ice bending is like anyone can do.
What?
Like anyone can ice bend, but like,
How does a firebender bend ice?
huh? Like those are like skills that you can like learn, but like,
Oh, any waterbender can be an ice bender.
yes.
Okay, okay. I
Like
think I meant like
any
anybody.
firebender can be a lightning bender,
Fuck, bro.
but you have to be like really highly skilled. But then like the ones that are like super like genetic basis, like blood bending, mineral bending, like lava
I
bending.
remember like when I saw the last time I watched Avatar, I was like, what does lightning have to do with fire? I thought it was just sort of a loose approximation, but like I guess they both ionize air. Maybe like firebending is like the ability to ionize like air. So what if firebending is a variant of airbending? That'd be
Aren't
cool.
they all kind of like that though?
Well, airbending is the ability probably just to like if you look at it, it's like fundamental characteristics. Like airbending is probably just moving. Like would it just be moving air molecules? Like maybe changing pressure in the
Yeah.
atmosphere. Your ability to change the pressure in the atmosphere.
I think so.
Yeah. So like. I'm trying to think what you could do with that. If there's anything cool you can do with that. Probably not. Waterbending is just moving water molecules. I don't know. We're getting off. That we could talk about
The
that
only
for
thing
hours.
about water bending is that like if you don't have water nearby, you're kind of fucked.
There's always water in people.
Well, if you're a bloodbender,
Yeah.
not
If you're the thing is, if you're a bloodbender, that's it.
yeah,
Like you're OP as fuck.
yeah,
Because any opponent you have, just like rip the blood out of them. You could even levitate people with that.
yeah, it's fucking powerful. I feel like fucking Darth Vader of the Avatar universe.
Yeah. I guess waterbender. If you're a bloodbender, then you have the force.
Basically.
Essentially. Yeah.
Connections right there.
Connections. And with that, let's move on to our next segment. So before we started talking about like the fundamentals of bending, I was saying in our like pilot/intro episode, because it wasn't really a pilot, we talked about the format of every episode, and the pilot was different because we had to talk about what the fuck lore is. So in this is the episode in which it starts. So we discussed Avatar. We discussed it like, through talking about 2 avatars. We discussed the topic generally. Now we're moving on to some of our weirder segments that like will change. Like the second segment, the second half of every episode will always change. It won't be the same directly after. Yeah, it won't be the same directly after every episode. So today, because the Halloween special is upon us, we are going to test our knowledge with the lores that we say were individually more.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I can tell you this right now.
You think?
Well, like,
let's explain what it was, because
okay, yeah.
But like, essentially, we're going to be testing our knowledge on how much we know the lores that we think we particularly out of everybody know better than everybody else. So like me, I'm a big fucking Skyrim boy. Love me some Elder Scrolls. So I am going to be testing my knowledge of Skyrim lore. And by doing so, we will be taking an online quiz to see, like one of those shitty, BuzzFeed style quizzes to test our knowledge. I'm expecting the questions to be dummy easy.
Yeah. But what if they're really hard? That'd be so sad.
I did not take these from BuzzFeed, so they probably will be more challenging.
Yeah.
But so Evan, why don't you explain what you know better?
Yeah. So the other quiz you're gonna do is like a Game of Thrones quiz.
Yes.
So we're taking these quizzes together, but hopefully our goal is to get like the best scores possible. But like I am supposed to carry the quiz for Game of Thrones, and you're supposed to carry the quiz for Skyrim, basically.
Ooh.
Like
I'm going to send you the Skyrim quiz. You do it on your... Originally, I was going to read every question, but you should read the Skyrim questions to me, so you...
Oh, okay.
And you click on it here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's good. That
Keep talking while I quickly send that to you. Oh, wait. It's in the ideas folder.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will be testing our lore knowledge on how much I know Skyrim and how
so
much
hopefully our
Evan
goal
knows
is to
Game
get
of
like
Thrones.
high grades on these, but I have not looked at Game of Thrones lore in a while.
And last time I played Skyrim was a couple months ago, but
So that's more
Evan.
recent.
Yeah, I am so into Skyrim.
He's very into Skyrim, but
Yeah.
I think most people that play it, they get into it,
Yeah.
and I'm getting very addicted.
So, yeah, if you scroll down, it should be in the. It's called A Little Segment in Which We Take Online Lore Quizzes. That is the unofficial title of this segment. And with the following episodes, we're still going to be following, like, figuring out our structure. So, if this doesn't take so long, we can
Where
take
is this
another
at?
quiz. It's in the ideas page.
Where what? Like on the document?
Yeah.
Oh. You said folder.
Oh, whoops. But yeah. So
So we might do like a segment like this again at some point with like different lores.
Yeah, and
I think a Harry Potter one would be good because I think we both know Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, we'll both take that together. And maybe if this takes less time than we think it will, we got a Star Wars one just in case.
So, Sporkle. Sporkle's good.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Sporkle,
Okay.
There's some hard shit on Sporkle.
You've taken these before?
I've taken quizzes on Sporkle before, not like lore quizzes.
Like
And
actual
they're
quizzes?
hard. They are hard because
Bro.
they're like name like all this stuff, and it's like you have to like name all this
I
crap.
got my legs shaking. I'm scared. I'm about to be exposed, bro.
Is it
Just
cool?
click on the first Skyrim one. It should be like...
Yeah, the second one down.
Yes.
Elder Scrolls quizzes. Oof. Scary. Can you name the Elder Scrolls lore? So there's a bunch of questions. We have 4 minutes, and there's 20 questions.
What? It's timed?
It's timed. We can always just I don't know.
Oh, God.
So this is going to be interesting. It's 4
Okay.
minutes,
All right.
and this would be very stressful. Okay, ready?
Yeah. So is it multiple choice? I don't remember.
No.
Wait, what?
Yes. So I'm going to read the question.
Oh, God, dude. I did not set myself up.
Yeah, it's okay. So we're going to actually see what our score is.
Oh,
We have
God.
4 minutes, 20 questions. So we have about not much time per
What, how many
question.
seconds per question?
Yeah.
We got I'm not doing the math.
Like-
Fuck that. You're the math kid.
15 seconds per question. All
Yeah,
right, let's go.
apparently.
All right. What is the name of the large red moon orbiting the planet?
Okay, so Nern is the planet. Then you have, fucking. Oh no, dude! I'm so screwed. Oh my.
All right, what is the name of the planet on which the Elder Scroll games take place?
Nern.
How do you spell
I
that?
think it's just Nirn. What does that
Okay,
mean?
cool. What realm surrounds the mortal plane?
It's where magic comes from, or it's where magica comes from. I think it's the Aether, Aether. No?
Aether?
Yeah.
No.
Try the Aetherium or fuck.
No.
It's
What?
but it's where the Aedra come from.
Okay, we can't spend all this time on one
Oh,
thing.
Oblivion. Try Oblivion.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What realm surrounds the realm where
It's okay.
where the Daedra reside?
That's what?
What realm surrounds the realm where the Daedra
okay.
reside?
The Aether.
No.
What?
That's what I'm spelling.
It's where the Aedra come from. You have Aedra and Daedra. What? It's where Magica comes from too. Fuck.
the Aether.
Try the Aetherium. Aetherium.
Nope.
Oh fuck, skip it.
All right. What continent supposedly lies far to the south of Somerset Isle?
Oh, it's that one that. Oh, it's not Tamriel because that's the main island, and then there's this one continent that is not even. It's only mentioned in the lore. There's
Okay.
nothing.
What is the name of the continent that lies east of Tamriel?
What?
That lies the continent east of Tamriel.
Dude, I am so screwed.
This is rough. I told you it's hard.
What
What god brought the creation of the mortal realm?
what's his name? Oh,
This is hard, dude.
you have so there are 9 divines. You have Talos, which is the 9th divine. You have oh my god, I can see their symbols, but I
Yeah.
can't remember their
What
names.
is the name of the race of elf that became the Falmer?
Oh, the snow elves.
Yes. What species of mer inhabits the continent to the south of Tamriel?
What species of myrrh?
Yeah.
The continent south of Tamriel.
Yeah.
What
What
is that continent Argonia? Fuck. Wait, no. Try the Argonians.
Nope.
Fuck. Maybe it was the. I don't know. Skip that one.
What species became, or what species of myrrh became the dark elves?
The Dunmer.
Dunmer.
Yeah. Oh. For
How
the
do you
previous
spell that?
question, Dunmer. Oh no, those are the dwarves.
No,
Sorry.
yeah.
So you got the Falmer, the Dunmer, the dark elves are.
We have 3 out of 20.
How much time left?
18 seconds.
Oh, what the hell? You got the Dunmer, which are the dwarves, the Falmer, which are the fallen. You have the high elves, which are Altmer, and you have one of the continents is Altmeria.
It's too late. All right.
Can we go back into this quiz? I want to get through every question.
Yeah. All right. First question.
Wait. Can you see the answers? Can I try to answer it?
Yeah. I can
Okay.
see the answers.
So if you can see the answers.
We got a 15%.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 4 minutes, 20 questions. Okay. So the first question was what?
What is the name of the large red moon orbiting the planet?
Okay. Tell me.
Masser.
Oh. Okay.
Now, what is the name of the small blue and white moon orbiting the red
you didn't
moon?
ask me that question.
Well, I was trying to get the questions I thought you would know.
Yeah. The small moon.
It's orbiting the red moon.
It's Masser. It rhymes with Masser.
No.
What?
Doesn't.
Fuck. What is it?
Secunda.
Oh.
These are hard,
fucking
dude.
Knew that too.
Oh my gosh, the realm is called Aetherius.
Yeah. Okay.
We're pretty close.
I was pretty.
Or you're
close.
pretty close. Yeah, it was definitely me. I did it all.
Yeah.
The name of the mortal plane of existence, Mundus.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't ask me that question.
I think I like they're the
You
same.
only asked me
The
what
same
Oblivion
question
was,
pretty much happens like 3 times in a row.
Yeah. So and then I got Oblivion right.
Yeah. Then Aetherius. What is the name of the continent that lies to the east?
Is it Altmeria?
No.
What is it?
Akavir.
Akavir. Fuck. It's where the Akaviri are from.
And then to the north,
The Akaviri were dragon hunters. To the north, is that Altmeria?
Atmora.
Mora. Okay. I just am getting the words wrong.
What's to the south?
Is it Argonia?
Pian
Oh, no, that's the one that
Pi-
nobody knows about.
Pyandonia.
Yeah, okay.
Continent to the south of the Somerset Isle.
What is that?
Aldmeris.
Altmeris. Okay, so I
Altmeris.
wasn't thinking of... I was thinking of that one when I was saying Altmeria.
Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Species of myrrh inhabits the continent to the south of Tamriel.
What? Which one?
Mayor Moor.
Mayor? Okay, I would never have gotten that.
Yeah. Continent used to lie to the west of Tamriel.
That lies to the west?
Used to lie to the west.
Used to?
Yeah.
What is it, like High Rock? I don't know.
Yokuda.
Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that ever.
What is the name of the obscure, mysterious, alternate version of Tamriel that is said to exist?
I don't know.
Lig or Lig.
Okay.
What god brought about the creation of the mortal realm?
Tell me.
Lorcan.
Okay. I know the name. I would have never gotten it, but I've heard the name.
This is like
plenty of
fucking
times.
deep lore, dude.
I know, it's really... Yeah, this quiz is really
For
hard.
a video game.
This is like testing me hard.
What species disappeared without a trace from Tamriel?
The Dunmer.
Yeah, that was not spelled. It's spelled weird.
What?
Like it's spelled DW.
Oh, the Dwemer.
Dwemer.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, fuck. The Dwemer are the dwarves, and the Dunmer are the dark elves. I was mixing them up.
Yeah, it's pretty close. No, what became the dark elves? What mer?
Was it the Dunmer?
No, it's Chimer.
What?
Chimer?
Oh, they were... Okay, the elves that turned into the Dunmer. The dark elves. Yeah, like, so...
Are elves called Dummer?
No, those are dark elves. Dark elves are called Dunmer, but they weren't always Dunmer.
Weird.
Yeah, I think it's Chimer.
Yeah, it is Chimer.
Yeah.
What plane does Maroon's Dagon reside in?
Mehrunes Dagon.
Yeah.
What plane?
Yes.
What
does it mean? What are the planes?
They're like planes of existence.
It's weird.
Is it not Oblivion?
No.
That's where Mehrunes Dagon is the he is the orc god, and he's a Daedra. So in Skyrim there are Aedra and Daedra are essentially the gods of Skyrim's hell, and Aedra the gods of where magic comes from.
Okay. So what is it called?
I don't know.
The Deadlands.
Okay, I would have never gotten that.
What is the oldest structure on Tamriel?
High Hrothgar. Is it like Whiterun's? What is it?
Adamantine Tower.
Okay, I would have never gotten that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
that the last
really
question?
hard. Yeah,
Fuck.
that was really hard.
Dude, get ready, bro. Buckle up. This shit's gonna be tough.
What if I know it? Is it timed? Or is it Sporkle or no?
Yeah, they're all Sporkle.
Is it timed?
Let's see. You might get lucky. You got 10 minutes to answer.
A lot of questions.
Is it 50 questions?
50?
Well, the score is 0 out of 50.
So probably 50.
Okay,
Damn,
we can just.
Okay.
This is not 50. Whatever. It doesn't look like 50 questions.
Might be like multiple.
Wait, did mine have hints? No, wait, no.
No.
Those are just.
We have hints in this one? Oh, baby.
It says hints. I just gotta make sure this is.
This one says hint, but the hints are just like the questions.
Wait, where's the enter answer? Where's the first question? I've never used Sporkle.
Huh?
How does this work? Oh fuck! Wait. Or can I give up? Okay. I can ask you a question.
Okay.
A red priestess or priestess worships which god?
Oh, the god. Oh shit, I know this one. It's like the sun god, not the sun god. It's not what this one's called. Fuck. It's like they like. It's so weird. They like praise like the god of like light, something like that.
Are you gonna know the name?
Fuck.
Because what I did is I ended the quiz so I can see the answers and I can.
Okay. The god of light. Does he have a name?
Yes. I know it.
Yeah. It's easy when you know
I have all the answers.
It's god of light. I don't know the name of him though.
It looks like Ra'ilor.
Yeah, I would not know that.
Okay.
I know it's the god of light.
It's like
though.
R''Hilor.
Oh yeah, I would not.
Okay. A legitimized bastard born to a member of House Selmy. Is that correct? Selmy? Have you heard?
Selmy. Okay, keep going.
Will have what surname?
Snow.
No.
Surname?
Yep.
Oh, of Selmy. Oh fuck. This is like so basically what
It's close to Snow, but it's not in the same.
So basically like what happens if you're like a bastard of like the Starks, you're Snow because you're like in the north.
Yes.
And then in the south.
Is it? Wait, keep going. Yeah.
It's. I'm trying to. What was this guy's name? There's one guy. His name was like. His last name wasn't Snow. Wait, say it again. Say like the question again.
A legitimized bastard born to a member of House Selmy will have what surname?
Legitimized.
Yes.
So that means it like.
It's probably the leader of the house's son.
Selmy. Bolton?
No.
Shit.
It's Storm.
Storm. That's cool.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Oh, that makes sense because in the Stormlands. Stupid.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
The Century of Blood began with which event?
The Red Wedding?
No, that's not what it says, but I don't know. I don't know Game of Thrones lore at all.
The Century of Blood. Shoot, this is like hard.
It sounds like a vague answer.
Century of Blood started with what event? The killing. The Century of Blood. I don't know if I've heard that term before.
The answer is the Doom of Valyria.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because basically like the Targaryens came from like Valyria.
Okay.
And they I didn't know that's what it was called.
Heartsbane is the ancestral sword of which house?
Heartsbane. Shit. I know what these things are, but it's like so hard to remember. Heartsbane is the ancestral sword of. It's not Stark, is it? Targaryen?
Close.
Oh shit.
Like close sounding.
Shoot. You're gonna say it and I'm gonna know it.
It's
Heartsbane.
House Tarly.
Tarly, yes.
It's always so
Dude,
obvious.
I know these
because
names.
you've heard everything in there almost.
Yeah,
and
it's like my brain's trying to remember all these family
dude, I feel
houses.
your pain. It's hard. It's hard.
Like I know like the Tarly house, that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, I know what the Heartsbane is.
Dude, I'm sure. I love like.
Dude, there's
If
so much.
you're following along, this
Yeah,
and
this
if you
is-
know it, this is probably
Yeah.
torture.
But also like when you have to think of like all the different houses, like all the names and stuff.
Oh
it's so
yeah,
hard.
I all I do know in Game of Thrones is that there are so many families.
Yeah.
Like okay, the next question. A statue in the Basilisk Isles made of greasy black stone depicts which animal? So this is a visual cue. It's
Dragon?
No. It's probably easy.
Greasy black stone.
Yes.
What islands?
The Basilisk Isles.
Basilisk Isles.
Not a basilisk. That's your hint.
Let me think. It's an animal?
Yes.
Snake?
Close.
Viper?
Not really close.
Not really close.
Adjacent.
Adjacent?
Yeah.
Serpent?
No. Like, you're colder.
Colder? Snake? Was not colder.
But
It's warm.
adjacent.
What do you mean by adjacent?
You'll know when I say it.
Adjacent to a snake.
Adjacent to the family of snakes.
Oh. A lizard?
No.
Oh.
It's toad.
A toad.
So amphibians.
Okay. Interesting.
That's what I was trying to get at, but it failed.
Yeah.
In what city is the Citadel located? The Citadel.
The Citadel.
Like capital C, Citadel. Like big shit.
I'm gonna give you a
It's got
couple.
the dumbest fucking name.
King's Landing.
No.
It's gonna be the fucking. I already know what it's gonna be called. I forget the name of it.
Old Town.
Old Town.
It's Old Town.
Yeah, I did not know that.
The new city of Old Town.
That's weird.
Nah, it's just Old
I've never
Town.
even heard of that city. That's weird.
Okay, this answer seems dank. Rhaenys Targaryen rode which dragon in the Conquest? I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I might be butchering the names.
Rhaenys Targaryen. Like
Which
what, the name of the dragon?
Yes. Are you gonna know
God.
that? If you don't know it, just skip it.
That's hard. Wow. It's
It's
that's
Meraxes.
a lore question, right? What?
Meraxes.
Yeah,
That's
I would
what it
not know
looks
that.
like. Okay. How many castles of the Night's Watch lay along the wall? It's spelled with one L.
Yeah, the wall. That's weird.
Okay, that might
I
be
don't
just
think
wrong.
it's along the wall. How many castles?
Yeah, that's probably like you freeze frame and count.
Is it more than one?
Yeah.
This is like one of those questions where like you would never like.
That's not even a lore question. That's like,
it's kind of. I mean,
do they each have their own significance? Like,
I want to say like 5,
no,
10,
no,
more.
yeah,
Yeah, like
it's 19
19. Wow.
apparently.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
the Gold Cloaks are the city watch of which city?
The gold clothes.
So far, you have gotten 0 of them.
Dude, these are hard.
Yeah, these seem hard.
The gold cloaks. Oh.
You know the city.
King's Landing?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Okay, there's one other city that like I was thinking has like a weird like guard protection.
Okay.
Keep going.
The Valyrian steel sword, Dark Sister, was bore by which dragon rider during the conquest?
Ooh. Damn.
This is probably all from the books.
Yeah, this is definitely book heavy. Which I have not read the books, but I should probably.
Yeah.
Wow. Dark Sister. So this is just a complete wild guess.
You get one guess.
One guess.
Yeah, because we got to keep this rolling, baby.
Rhaegar.
I'm just kidding. I made a shocked face, but that was
like,
incorrect. It was Visenya.
yeah, I would not know that.
The home of House Lannister is called what?
I knew you were gonna ask this question at some point.
Really?
Yeah. Shoot, what was the name of it? You're gonna say it. I'm gonna know it instantly. Don't say it yet, though.
Okay.
Something hill or mountain or something like that.
No.
Oh,
Sort of.
Castles. What's it called? Oh, something rock, right?
You put the two together almost?
Castle Rock.
No. It's Castlery Rock.
Castlery Rock.
Castlery
yeah.
Rock. Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah.
I had it in my brain.
Well, you get partial credit. The knight who wields Dawn is known by which title?
The wields Dawn.
Yes. The sword, I would assume, unless it's not a sword.
That might be the I think that has to do with what's his name? Watch Commander, maybe? No.
It says Sword of the Morning. That's some book shit, I think.
What?
That's what it says.
Sword of the Morning.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
The King's Guard of Renly Barthion was known by which name?
The King's Guard. Ooh, that's very specific. The King's Guard for him specifically. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rainbow Guard.
Rainbow Guard? Oh,
Yeah.
he was gay.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
And rainbows symbolize homosexuality in
I don't know.
Game
I
of
never
Thrones
knew that,
too?
but he was gay, yeah.
Okay.
weird.
Bit on the nose, George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Bit on the nose, Georgie. Fucking.
Georgie.
The Sand Ship is located in which city?
The Sand Ship?
Yes. Sand Ship.
Dude, these are like these questions are so like specific. Like they don't really like name these like in the show. They don't really like name like these specific like swords and stuff. But it's really cool stuff. Like it's so deep like lore wise.
Is the Sand Ship a sword?
No. But
a
I'm just
ship,
saying
probably, right?
like the other questions like they're all like I'm going to guess it's like that one the South City in Dorne somewhere.
No, it's Sunspear.
Yeah, Sunspear Dorne. So that's like the area.
Okay.
I didn't know what the city was called. It's like
Okay.
the capital or whatever.
This one seems easy. The large port near Casterly Rock, Casterly Rock, is named what? The port. Yeah.
Lannister Port?
Close. Shorten it.
Lannisport?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got that. The Valyrian steel sword, Widow's Wall, and Oathkeeper were forged from which other sword?
I have no
So many
idea.
swords in this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
series. Ice. The sword named Ice.
Interesting.
The sword dubbed Ice.
Yeah, I never really got into like sword names, but I should look into it more.
What city is described as by the shadow?
By the Shadow. Interesting.
Stalling.
I have no idea.
It says Assai. Ashai? Asshai.
I've never heard of that.
It was just a butt joke, apparently.
A sigh.
The song "The Reigns of Castamere" is about the destruction of which Westerland's house?
The Reigns of Castamere. The destruction of what house? House. I'm gonna take a wild guess. House Baratheon?
No.
House. Not Stark. Right?
Right.
Definitely not Stark. Ooh. Go ahead.
House Rain or Rhine? Like, I don't know how it's like
Yeah,
spoken.
these are like book specific questions.
How many knights guard the king, Evan?
9, I think.
No.
8, 7.
7.
7.
It's 7.
I knew it was like an odd number that was like above 5 but below 11.
Above 6, but below 8.
Yeah.
What flower was presented to Lyanna Stark at this tourney when Prince Rhaegar named her Queen of Love and Beauty?
Oh, this is 100% a book question. I think I'm just gonna go on a lotus maybe.
Nah, Blue Winter Rose.
Yeah, like.
What is the name of the castle known as the largest in the Seven Kingdoms?
The largest in the Seven Kingdoms, huh? That's a good question.
Harrenhal. Harrenhal?
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the knight who fought for the honor of Howland Reed at the Grand Tourney of Harrenhal?
The knight. Oh, that was Oberyn, I think.
No.
No.
Knight of the Laughing Tree.
Dude, these questions are so hard. Like,
Dude, I think
holy
you're at
crap.
like a fucking 10%.
Yeah, dude, these are fucking really hard.
Max. I want to try to find a question that I think you would know. I don't know though.
Dude, these are really hard. And I think they're like, these are definitely like super deep lore questions.
Okay, what I want to try the Star Wars one.
Okay, we should do that one.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think both brains together working together will be
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to fucking stop this embarrassment.
good. Yeah, we both kind of got
Okay,
fucked in the ass.
I know Star Wars so well.
So if you don't do good, I'm going to be mad at you.
I'm going to be...
Are we both going to look at it at the same time?
No, I'll just do it.
I feel like
I'll
we both.
take
I
the
think we
quiz.
both should look
Actually,
at it.
here, no, I won't look at it. You can look at it.
Okay.
But don't... just start the quiz, because I wasn't able to... I'm, like, technically challenged, apparently, because I couldn't start the quiz, so...
Which one is it, the last one?
Yeah, the last one.
Oh my god. 100 questions.
We can just do a couple.
Oh, some of these are really easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start the quiz.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yoda trains Luke on this swamp planet, Dagobah. Right?
Yes.
Okay, second question. The planet is one giant city.
Coruscant. I blanked on the name for a second.
No, sorry. Yes, Coruscant.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
I was reading a different question, sorry.
What is the next one? Like Cloud City or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm predicting these
Well,
questions.
shit, what happened?
What?
My computer fucked up. Hold on, sorry.
Good thing I didn't open that on mine. I'm running the I'm running the podcast on this one machine.
Can't spell Coruscant.
It's like Coruscant.
Yeah, I got it. Go up. All
Next
right.
question.
The planet that was the location of the headquarters of the Resistance.
The planet of the headquarters of the Resistance?
Yes. Wasn't that Yavin?
Wait. The Rebellion or the Resistance?
Resistance.
The Resistance? That's not Oh, they might have been on Yavin 4, actually. Or that's a moon, though. The planet? So it wasn't Yavin 4, because that was the Rebellion.
Yeah, what planet?
The Resistance was based on? Oh, it wasn't Takodana, because that's where Maz Kanata's castle is. Okay, so let me go through episode 7. So they're on Jakku. Finn runs into Rey. Rey and Finn go into space. They run into Han Solo. They go to Takodana.
It says it's in Force Awakens, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's episode 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go to Takodana. I don't know. Let's skip that one.
Homeworld of the Neomodians?
The Nemodians?
Yeah, Neomodians.
Those are the like Japanese like
Yeah. It said Revenge of the Sith.
yeah. The homeworld of the Nemodians? Nemoidians?
Yeah.
It doesn't show the homeworld of the Nemoidians in episode 3.
Maybe it mentions it.
It's not. Okay, the planets in episode 3. We got Coruscant, Mustafar, Naboo. It's not Naboo.
No.
It's because they're the guys who run the Trade Federation. The Trade Federation is ran from Nemoidia. It's Nemoidia.
How you fucking spell Nemoidia?
It's just like Nemoidians, but Nemoidia.
It's not that.
That's what it is. It is Nemoidia.
Okay, maybe I'm just spelling it wrong.
Skip it.
This was a peaceful, snow-covered planet until Death Watch arrived.
Until Death Watch arrived?
Yeah.
A peaceful, snow-covered planet?
Yeah.
It's not Mandalore. Is it? Until Death Watch arrived?
Yeah.
Was Death Watch on Hoth? Try Hoth.
Hoth was some other answer, but not that one.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because you just type it in and it goes to if one works.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not. Did you try Mandalore?
But Death Watch was Mandalorians, right?
Yeah.
So why would it be Mandalore?
I don't know. Okay, skip it.
Fuck. In 3 BBY, the rebels went to this planet and established a base.
Yavin.
Oh. It wasn't Yavin.
So try Yavin 4. They might be confused with.
Oh.
What? They went to what planet and established a base?
Also the domain of a powerful being of the Force called Bendu.
Oh, this was in Star Wars Rebels. I don't know the planet. I haven't seen Star Wars Rebels.
Okay. This planet is the homeworld of the Hutts.
That was genuine, bro. It's like it has Hutt in it.
Wow, we're really good.
No, I know it has hut in the name. Nalhutta. It's Nalhutta.
How do you spell that?
Try Nalhutta.
Nalhutta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got him.
What planet is the Citadel located on?
Dude, this is the same thing as the fucking Game of Thrones quiz. What the fuck? The Citadel?
Yeah.
The Citadel of what?
It says CW. Oh, Clone Wars. It's from the Clone Wars.
The Citadel? Of what, though? I'm trying to remember, like, a specific Citadel.
Just the Citadel.
Fucking...
It's from the episode called The Citadel.
Alright,
what planet is Count Dooku from?
I don't know.
This is hard.
I can't remember. He's the count on the planet. He's a count on the planet. Skip it. It might be Stu John, but that's where Obi-Wan's from. But.
This realm was inhabited by only 3 intelligent beings, Force wielders, locked in an internal struggle for dominance over one another.
Okay. I know exactly the beings. There's you have the brother and the sister and the father. The realm, it's this big, like decahedron that is larger on the inside than the volume of the outside. But I don't know the fucking name of it, so I know everything about it except for the fucking name. So skip.
Okay.
Next question. Let's go.
Remote desert planet and was host to massive amounts of Rhydonium.
Rhydonium?
Yeah. From the Clone Wars. A lot of Clone Wars stuff on here.
Clone Wars, and it's a desert planet?
Yeah.
Let's try Tatooine.
Wasn't that, but it was somewhere else. A lot of desert planets.
Try Mandalore.
That was something else.
Mandalore is not like a desert planet, but they essentially just like glassed the surface of the planet. Skip it.
Where the Zelo beast was found in homeworld of the Dugs.
Skip.
Planet's surface was covered in large crystalline forest. Oh. That's the one I did. What was his name? Fuck.
What?
That was a planet I did.
Mustafar?
No, the crystal one.
What? Crystalline forests?
Yeah.
Last episode?
Yeah. Bruh.
Knowledge retention, 0.
Knowledge retention is not good.
Wait,
right
well,
now.
okay, well, you have Ilum. That's
not what I'm talking about. Is the one that was like in the Clone Wars that I talked about.
Oh, with the Nemoidians. Nemoidia?
No.
Oh, wait, I mean, with the Toydaria.
Tordaria. I don't think it's called Tordaria, though.
It is.
No, it's not.
But it's where the Toydarians are from? Try Toydaria.
It wasn't where they're from. It was like next to like where they're from.
Oh.
That's something else. I got part of it right.
Okay, so.
What the fuck?
Just keep going.
Of course,
I
forget going. Now. I'm going to my notes real quick. Okay. This planet is the homeworld of the Night Sisters. Oh, that's Dathomir, right?
Yes. Good job.
Thanks. Known as the Shadow World, home of the Umbarans.
The Shadow World, home of the Umbarans. Is that Mustafar? I mean, like,
no,
is that what the No, those are the Mustafarians.
A lot of planets on here. Cloud Planet.
Cloud City.
Is that?
No,
isn't it Bespin?
Bespin is the city. Wait, no, Bespin is the planet?
Planet, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Wookiees, Kashyyyk. I'm trying to find ones that we know.
It's 3 Ys, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that.
Harsh, rocky world less than a parsec away from Tatooine. It's a ringed planet beyond the borders of the Galactic Republic. It was in Attack of the Clones.
It's where the droids are made.
Yeah. Oh, what was that called?
Geonosia.
Geonosis?
Yeah, Geonosis, sorry. I was thinking of the species, the Geonosians.
Yeah. Planet is pitted with massive volcanic caldera suspended from the rim of a gaping crater. was one of the principal Zagirian labor processing facilities. Wow.
Was it Mustafar? It could just be Mustafar.
No.
Okay, skip.
I already typed in Mustafar before.
Yeah, skip.
Forested world home to the Ewoks.
Endor.
Planet is home of the Moon people.
The
It's
fuck?
It's expanded universe. This planet was
You're
locked
rocking the table, boy.
in an ice age, giant crystallized glaciation. It was in Revenge of the Sith. An ice planet, Revenge of the Sith.
Ice Planet, Revenge of the Sith.
Huge crystal spurs. Jedi Master Mundi died on this planet.
I can't remember the name.
So many planets, dude.
Wait, what was the one that was in episode 3 before that we couldn't figure out? Remember we couldn't figure out a planet? It might have been okay, skip. Just skip.
Marsh-like planet, home of Padme.
Naboo.
Yeah. The most sacred world to the Jedi Order. The ancient planet is forever encased in ice.
Ilum.
Yep. A world of mixed terrain from from dank, swampy environments, marked with strange bulbous plant life in deserts.
That's the one I was talking about. Starts with an F.
It's in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it starts with an F. It's like floor something. Felucia.
Oh, yeah. Felucia. It wasn't that, but
What?
something else. It was an answer, so we're good.
Okay.
We should just start typing in, like, planets.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah,
Shut up. Just keep going.
A planet. There's so many planets from Revenge of the Sith. Jesus. The planet is pitted with enormous sinkholes. Many of the sinkholes.
I know the name of this planet. I know the
intricate
species.
cities that deep dive.
That's where Grievous was killed. Oh my god. I'm not gonna remember the name.
New Republic's base of operations destroyed by Starkiller.
Oh, that's the other Coruscant. Fuck that. Skip. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Keep your hands off the table, boy. You're so excited.
So just pumped up. This is an asteroid field located in the Subterrel sector. Following the execution of Order 66, it became a safe haven for surviving Jedi.
Skip.
Bro, this is hard. Homeworld of the Togrutas. The planet had colorful grasslands.
I would guess Togrudo.
I don't think that's right, but... Is that even a planet? Nope.
Okay, skip.
General Grievous's secret enemy listening post orbits this planet.
Wait, say that again?
General Grievous's secret enemy listening post orbits this planet.
Secret enemy?
Yeah, it's a listening post.
Orbits that planet?
Yeah.
Try Yavin.
I've done Yavin like 8 times.
Oh, okay, then skip.
Planet is known for its spice mines and their harrowing conditions. To be sent to the mines. This is like a planet-only list.
Yeah, what the hell? That was my fault. I don't know why I said what the hell. That's
Even though we just did a thing on planets, which we should probably know more about this. But it's hard when they're describing it only, you know?
Yeah.
This is a system under Mandalorian control led by legendary warrior Fen Rao and his group of protectors.
Skip.
Jungle Planet is home to the horned Deveronian species, Savage Oppress.
Savage Oppress. That's Dathomir.
Nah.
Savage Oppress is from Dathomir.
Attacked a Jedi temple here during the Clone Wars.
Skip.
Dude, these are like all like rebels in Clone Wars too.
Yeah.
This planet was known for its ace pilots and large starships, vessels such as the Millennium Falcon and Imperial starships. Corellia?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
We got one.
An ocean planet that is home of the Nautilans.
The Nautilans. Oh, that's okay. So it's home to the Nautilans, but it's also home to the Mon Cala.
How do you spell that?
MON space CALLA.
C. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a K.
Okay.
A small, easily overlooked world. Darth Maul wanted to draw the attention of the Jedi, and to do so, he wiped out the colony.
This is Clone Wars 2. I can't remember.
The barren world of frost and rock, Captain Rex and a band of rebels visited. This is during Rebels. You haven't seen that, so you probably don't know. Grievous has a secret hideout on this planet.
Skip.
We're running out of time. We're not doing very good. This planet is the site of an Imperial detention center and labor camp.
That's like 80 planets, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, we're out of time.
Oh, shit.
We got 19 out of 100.
Fuck. That's 100 questions, bro.
Dude, also switching between these lores over and over again is like fucking my brain.
Dude,
up.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
My brain hurts.
My fucking head hurts. Oh, fuck.
I was reaching into the dark like chasms of my brain to like think of these things.
Okay, we got to do this again later. Other segments that we have to do are we got Make It Lore, which is we're going to take like series, like movies or shows or books, mostly like movies that have established like events and like peculiar scenes that the movie takes place. And we're gonna like try to build a lore around it. We got we call it softcore lore, where we have series in which lore is established but it's not delved into, like Rick and Morty, cringe hats on, fucking Futurama, like Lilo and Stitch and the Syndicate or like the cooperation of species like within Lilo and Stitch, Castle in the Sky, and like a lot of other Studio Ghibli films. We're gonna delve into that in the future. We got human lore, in which we're gonna talk about like cool events, like lore-filled events that happened in our own history, and the underground, in which we're gonna talk about like sort of like almost speculative lore, like the Pixar theory, in which it's not like in the scenario in which all Pixar movies are connected throughout their history, and it's neither like confirmed nor denied by the creators.
Yeah.
So, and the last one is one in which we're going to discuss the lore of cryptids, such as Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, and other such, like essentially the lore surrounding, what's that Stegosaurus in the Congo called? Fucking,
I have no idea.
The history of that. Shit like that. We got a bunch of weird shit. Might also have a segment about species in the future, But mostly, I just want to talk about our Halloween special. We got our Halloween special coming up after this episode, because we've essentially wrapped it up. We got our first segment done, second segment done. We got our Halloween special dubbed Halloween. October 31st is henceforth known as Halloween. So this Halloween, we're going to have a nice, special, spooky, scary, skeleton Halloween special for you guys. We're going to be talking about the lore of various horror movies. Should I tell them what we're going to talk about, or should we let it be a surprise?
You can drop a couple names.
I'll drop some Hellraiser, some, It, and the Stephen King universe, but we got a bunch of others that we're going to talk about. Might leave another hint at what else we're going to talk about in our Discord, so if you want to check that out, Discord will be linked below everywhere you are listening. Below I'm gonna just wrap it up, because we hit a good stopping point. We shit ourselves during the quizzes.
Absolutely shit.
We creamed ourselves during the Avatar segment, so we got a nice balance. So, that's essentially episode 2. We got our social media tagged. We got, what else we got tagged? We got, Instagram, Twitter, social, like I said, fucking subreddit. And yeah, I never know how to end these things. Fucking what else we got? Any last words, Evan? Anything else I forgot?
Thanks for listening.
Yes.
Give us a 5-star review.
Oh, yeah. We need, if you like the video on YouTube, like it. If you like the podcast on Apple Podcast, 5-star review. If you like the... Did I say video on Apple Podcast? Fuck it. If you like it on Spotify, like that shit. Give us a good rating. If you don't like it, give us a good rating.
Yeah.
Fucking...
It'd be funny if like all of our like 5-star reviews are like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's like
I hate this shit.
Here's 5 stars real
Yeah,
quick.
they just talk about cum and holes.
Yeah,
the
just
whole time.
degrade us with 5-star reviews, please.
Yeah, please. It'll hurt us so bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, join our subreddit if you want to join the conversation. Join our Discord if you want to submit, if you want to find other people who are into lore as much as you, who want to build their knowledge on lore. And if you got any episode ideas, you can reach us there in the Discord and we'll respond immediately because we're cool parents. And with that joke wrapped up, episode 2 has come to a close. We'll catch you guys next time in the Halloween special dropping October 31st. Be there or be square or give us a 5-star review anyways because we are yes.
We are yes.
Goodbye. Have a good morning or a good night, depending on when you're listening. And we'll see you this Halloween.